Greetings, true believers, and welcome back to Spider-Man. Today we're going to be doing some sneaking in Norman Osborn's penthouse. Well, MJ is going to do some sneaking in Norman Osborn's penthouse. So let's get to it.
Okay, MJ, I'm a couple blocks away. Let me know if you get into trouble.
Thanks, Pete. Wish me luck. Okay. Norman's penthouse is on the top floor, but the elevator's on lockdown. Need to get into the security room to unlock it. Excuse me. The lobby seems pretty busy. Is everything okay?
Residents have been asked to temporarily vacate their units while Sable International performs a security sweep.
Thanks. Nice hat.
I don't understand why we had to clear the entire floor.
It's because Sable took over building security. Routine sweep, they're calling it. Checking for weapons or explosives or something.
Mayor Osborn really lives here? I never see him.
Yeah, that elevator goes straight to his...
There's the security room. But that guard will see me if I go in. Residents are pretty upset. Maybe I can rile them up to create a distraction.
Operation Rile Up Angry Mob is go.
Left my stupid inhaler upstairs.
I heard they'll let you up if you claim special circumstances. A health emergency might do it.
Really? Come on, let's go talk to security. Hey, let us back upstairs. I've got a medical emergency here. Oh man, I can't breathe. Let me back upstairs.
Okay, I think we need more people for this angry mob. That guy seems riled up.
Why isn't Osborn down here? This sort of thing never happens to him.
The mayor and his friends are exempt. Security let one of his biggest donors back upstairs right away.
I knew it. It's all one big boys club. Come on. Get out here right now. We're just as important as Osborn. This isn't fair. Let us back upstairs. If Osborn doesn't have to wait down here, we shouldn't either.
Ugh. Every second we stay down here, we risk catching that plague.
Definitely stay away from the receptionist. Been coughing up a storm.
What? They have to let us back upstairs.
If all else fails, make stuff up.
Crap. Jerry, get out here. We got a situation.
If I get sick, I'll sue you into the ground.
Security room's open. Just need to get to the door without being seen.
Everyone, please stay calm. Sable International has nearly finished their sweep.
That's what you said an hour ago.
I know this is frustrating.
More like
Watch your sixes, man. Swear your way out
Hello.
of here. We're in charge now.
I know a few Sable agents who would love to meet you.
Multi-million-dollar building with network speeds from 1995.
I like this thing.
Yeah, it's nice to finally have some kind of a weapon in one of these stealth segments. Now we also still do have the Spider-Man lures, but of course since Spider-Man is not exactly here, we can't use them for their, well, intended purpose, but we can use them to distract these guards, which of course I conveniently forgot at this point, so I'm just kinda wondering where the hell I'm supposed to go, because that guy is not turning around. Gotta peek into the security room as well. Got one more Sable agent there, but first we have to take care of this guy, of course.
Gotta turn him around.
I guess I just had to get closer to this guy in the first place.
Huh? Who's there?
Good boy. I'm sure Sable offers workman's comp. Elevator controls in the security room, next to the Sable agent.
Well, that's not gonna be a problem.
Mary Jane Watson? Super spy. Time to unlock that elevator. That did it. Norman's clearing out, and the elevator's unlocked. Time to head upstairs.
Okay, our work here on the ground floor is done. So let's make our way up to the penthouse.
Penthouse elevator. This is it. Norman and Sable, right on cue.
Find the alarm technician. Fire him.
I waited here a while to see if they have any dialogue there from Norman or Sable, but there really isn't.
Stupid, useless button. Norman's guards have all cleared out. If he's hiding something up here, I'm gonna find it.
Warning. Fire doors engaged. Automated self-diagnostic commencing. Please remain calm.
Okay, so that just means that we can only access this part of the apartment that we are currently in. Well, this looks promising.
What is this thing?
Well, that is a prototype goblin mask if I ever saw one.
Whoa, this mask is incredible. Is it showing a door hidden in that wall? I wonder where it leads. Schematics for a prototype combat mask. Looks like it can reveal structural weaknesses.
Yeah, I think we already established that, but good job anyway. More blueprints.
Blueprint for the apartment. Tons of empty space right behind the wall with a family portrait. Who leaves space unused in a Manhattan apartment?
Well, I for one am glad that Norman is just leaving all this stuff flying around.
Sable presence downstairs just ballooned. I think Norman's being moved. Worried they might spot me.
I might have had something to do with that. Keep your distance. I should be okay for now.
I killed 3 men.
Fabulous Osborn boys. Norman bids his son farewell. This must be from when Harry left for Europe last year. Why was Norman so dramatic about a trip to Europe? Secret keypad behind the family portrait. Norman must like spy movies. Need to find the code for that keypad.
Yeah, I don't think MJ is going to even attempt to enter the code if we don't have the actual code, so we're gonna have to find that.
Scientific journals debating the Spider-Man problem. So weird there's a whole cottage industry focused on explaining Pete's powers. Weirder still that Norman is such an active part of it.
Also, just so you know, I will be looking at every single interactable object in this apartment.
Work order for a keypad lock. Looks like he used Harry's last day as the code. That must be the day Harry left for Europe.
So yeah, hope you like this sort of thing. And now we can access the rest of the apartment.
Any minute. Need to find that keypad code. Harry's last day. I know he left last summer, but was it July or August? Harry kept a journal. Maybe he recorded the date there. Norman locked up Harry's room, wants it untouched for when Harry returns from Europe. But where did he put the key?
Yeah, it's too bad the game doesn't let you kinda read these files in a more legible font. I mean, you can kinda read it if you have the final video in high quality.
His mom used to cook all the time. I'd be surprised if Norman has ever even touched the stove.
But I'm looking at this low quality preview and I cannot see the small text.
This. The Osborns have a coat of arms and a motto. Pax in bello. Peace in war. Gotta remember that if I ever write a book about all of this.
Maybe we'll omit the part where we sneak into Norman's apartment. You know, just in case.
This room smells like rich people. Wonder if all this wine is from Norman's vineyard in Burgundy.
Nothing there. So let's make our way back through the kitchen. Can't get to the balcony from here.
City's in a state of emergency, but Norman still manages to get his laundry and cleaning done for him. What a hero.
Well, a man's gotta have priorities.
Hey, Dad. On my way to Dr. Michael's for one last shot before the big trip. Hey, if you're gonna meet me there, could you grab my journal from my room? I just wanted to record some thoughts on the big Bon Voyage day. Anyway. Listen, I know I don't say this enough, but thank you, Dad. You know, for doing this. I love you.
Wow. Haven't heard Harry's voice in so long. He sounds so tired. Let's hope that journal is still here. Gotta check his room. Look at all this. Norman certainly likes to remind guests of his status. A photo was removed, though. Wonder what was there.
I like how that just says mayor, period.
Pete and I loved coming over here to watch movies when we were kids. A different world from Queens. Funny how Harry always wanted the opposite. Nothing made him happier than watching cartoons on the little TV in May's kitchen.
Speaking of TVs, that one is not nearly big enough for this living room.
I used to be so jealous of Harry's family. They were so happy. At least compared to me and my dad. But when Emily got sick, everything changed.
MJ's dad in most depictions is a drunk jackass. And yeah, in this continuity, Peter and MJ and Harry all apparently grew up together. Which was not the case in the comics.
But it's locked. I wonder where Norman keeps the key. Oh man, look at us. We used to be so carefree. I miss those days.
Oh, look at those nerds. Yeah, in the comics, Peter actually didn't meet Harry and MJ until he went to college. But it has been changed in various adaptations, including this one. And we already looked at this, so never mind. Oh, that's the same brand of potting soil Aunt May uses at the Feast Center. Also love to start your morning looking at the maximum security prison.
Emily's terminal diagnosis. I know Harry's mom was sick, but I had no idea it was genetic. Did Harry ever get tested?
Yeah, MJ kinda summarizes the content of this file, but yeah, in the final video you can probably read that. So pause the video there if you want to.
Norman and Otto. Wow. They look like they used to be so close. What could have ruined a friendship like this?
Otto there looks like he's about to go audition for Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Norman's bathroom is bigger than my entire apartment. Now I feel sad. Ugh, Norman would have a pool. New York is about subway rats and street pizza, not sunbathing and umbrella drinks.
Doesn't look like there's anything out here either at this point. So let's make our way back to where we were, as soon as we navigate around this sofa.
Harry's mom, Emily. We used to make fun of him for calling her the prettiest mom at Midtown, but he might have been right. Feels like there's something attached to the back of the frame. Score! This must be the key for Harry's room.
Well, at least Norman wasn't keeping it in his wallet or something like that. Would have made things a little bit awkward.
This is kinda cute. Norman keeps all the campaign buttons from his races. There's one for school board, and he's left room for more. Setting your sights higher, Norman?
Well, sure. President Norman Osborn does have a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
What? This can't be for Harry, can it?
Yeah, we got the bed and the IV and the monitors, medication, the works.
Why didn't you tell us you were sick?
That's why it always sounded so weird.
Law books. Harry wants to be an environmental attorney, like his mom.
Yeah, Harry always sounded like he was hiding something, and this is why.
Harry's journal. His last entry is marked July 18. That must be the code to that room.
Yeah, as you probably could have assumed, he's got the same disease that killed his mom, the neurodegeneration. And he has not been telling anyone, just been saying that, yeah, I'm just kinda tired from all the partying and stuff. And of course he's not going to Europe, he's just going somewhere for treatment.
I am saying we should not rush off without a plan.
We? You are staying here. The Antiserum's ready, and I'm going to supervise production.
You will be completely vulnerable without me.
I seem to be completely vulnerable with you. I'm going alone. End of discussion.
Keep Team 2 on standby. I'm getting some air.
Pete, Norman's cure is ready. He's headed to the lab it's at now. Can you follow?
Not without alerting him. Somebody spiked Sable's coffee today. Her men are set on double secret probation alert.
Okay, then stay ready. I've almost got the location.
And yeah, Harry also requested in the journal entry that Norman show it to Peter and MJ. Which of course Norman never did because he's a dick. So thanks for that, Norm. Also, this is a very awkward spot to throw a lure from. So let's see if we can reposition ourselves. I didn't even need a lure for that guy. Just head back behind the shelves just in case someone runs the corner at the wrong time. I just got out a bit of waiting there, you don't need to see all of that.
Better check it out.
Just squatting behind this shelf for a minute, waiting for this guy to come over. Or get close enough so we can throw the lure.
Got movement, stand by.
I wonder where all these flashing discs come from. They have spider logos on them.
Got movement, stand by.
And yeah, there are several more guys up ahead. There's at least 3 of them. Just walking around, and we have no idea where they actually are. Which is a bit of a problem in a stealth mission like this. Because you're kinda having to navigate it blind and hope you don't run into anyone. At least in previous stealth missions you kinda had a more open area so you could at least see vaguely where everyone is, but here you just kinda have to hope that someone is not around the corner. Might have gotten slightly spotted by one of these guys over here. Apparently one of the guys we stunned before also got back up when we loaded the checkpoint, but never mind.
Man down! Control, send backup.
And that takes care of that. Doesn't look like anyone else around here. Okay, let's see what this door has for us.
Okay, July 18. Bingo. Super creepy. Gotta find the location of the Devil's Breath lab. Something in this room must be useful.
Wonder what the hell this is.
Norman's got a real mad scientist thing going on. What are these things? Prototype hand grenades?
Well, yes, they are prototype pumpkin bombs, although those really look more like some sort of plums.
Spiders. Is Norman trying to reverse engineer Peter's abilities? The labels on these cages. Bioelectrokinesis, optical camouflage? What the hell is he trying to create?
I like how the little branches and stuff inside these terrariums are slightly different. Real nice attention to detail.
Harry and Emily's medical records. GR-27 was developed to treat them. Devil's Breath is a failed cure for Norman's own family.
Norman Osborn, GR-27 research log. The whole project has gone to hell. GR-27 is a cure, not a disease. But try telling that to the evening news. Somehow, they've picked up the technician's morbid nickname, Devil's Breath, and are using it to stoke hysteria. They have no idea what it's really capable of. A cure for cancer, genetic disorders, birth defects. With just a little more research, I know we could perfect it. Instead, I'll spend the next 18 months on PR mop-up. What a waste of time.
Devil's Breath isn't a disease. It's an attempt at a cure? I almost can't believe it.
Well, it doesn't really matter what the theoretical capabilities of GR-27 are at this point because, well, in its current state, it is killing half the city. So yeah, not much of a cure. Right now.
Wow. Norman wins the fancy map contest. Looks like the Upper West Side. Sable troop deployments. They're stationed all over the city. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And this must be the C team. Good old Alpha team. Looks like Norman's tracking Dr. Michael's movements. Creepfest. Kinda makes sense, though. Michaels is the lead on Devil's Breath. Dr. Strom. Isn't he a robotics expert?
No, he's the robot master.
No movement from Dr. Van Adder. Must be out of the city.
I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. I think it's a reference to...
Devil's Breath team. Wherever the Antiserum is, he must have been too.
To some character, but I'm not sure.
This shows all of Oscorp's properties. Had no idea they owned so much of New York. I bet I can find the Devil's Breath lab with this. It must be an Oscorp property with a ton of Sable protection, frequented by Dr. Michaels. Devil's Breath lab must have a big Sable presence. Commercial buildings.
No, that's not it.
So many records facilities. GR-27. That's the code name for Devil's Breath. This is it. 10th and Cathedral. Isn't that... Xanthan Cathedral, Oscorp's records department. Perfect place to hide a secret biotech facility. GR27 Martin Lee incident. What is this?
And we are rolling. I will be right next door. Just relax and let the medicine do its work.
宝贝，不要担心，不要害怕，妈妈在。
这个会治好的，放心。
你在什么？发生了什么事？怎么可能？给妈妈呼吸！好，快逃！
I thought this was just a consultation. Boys seemed ready. Not going in there. No, you can't. It's too late. Make it stop. What have you done?
Oh my god. Norman and Otto. They started all of this. They created Lee. I have to get this. What? No!
Who's there?
Damn it. We have a breach. High alert.
Pete, I've got the lab location. And a lot more. How far away are you?
2 avenues over. Say the word and I'm there.
Great. Keep the motor running.
I'm really not sure why MJ got so fixated on that spider. I mean, she must have known that there's a spider there. I mean, of course it was just a way to get her to screw up and, well, almost get noticed by Silver Sable, who for some reason did not think to look behind the giant table map thing. So of course now we have to make our way through a bunch more Sable agents. Nothing that we cannot handle, of course. Just wait for this guy to turn around again. Come on. That's better. Now that guy in the corner, if he was gonna turn around, he probably would have done so by now, so let's just go ahead and take him out as well. We probably could have just ignored him, but I mean, it's better to be safe. And of course, MJ at this point has been consumed by the bloodlust. Only 40 meters, so near yet so far. Okay, come on. Get back here, you idiot.
Stay alert. I think we got company.
You don't say. That's one less Sable jerk to worry about. So at this point I kinda consider going through the balcony here, but if someone is to go around the corner there, he's gonna see us, so let's just do it this way. And almost get seen anyway. Was a bit scary there, but But thankfully they are blind. For the most part anyway. I guess they can't see very well out of those helmets. Almost there, just need to take care of this one.
Stand by, Control. I heard something.
Uh-huh. And we're almost home free.
Need to clear that balcony.
Hey! Boss, we got her.
Pete, you here?
Turning off lights now. Are you okay?
We'll be in a few seconds. Northwest corner. You ready?
Wait, hold on!
It's too late. You're up!
You are crazy.
You're amazing.
It's all so much to take in. Harry sick? Norman and Lee and Dr. Octavius?
I know.
This is all my fault.
No, not the song again. You are not alone anymore, Pete. Let Miles and me look after Feast. You find Norman. You find the cure.
Thanks, partner.